Welcome, everybody, to episode 10 of the Blitzed and Confused podcast. I'm Brad Smith, joined here with Gino Scaglione, Giovanni, Zach Yun, and James Halmasey.
Teach.
Yeah,
Teach.
recently. We'll keep that on the down low right now for our young teacher here. But let's jump right into it, boys. We're located here in Ohio. Let's talk about the topic of Ohio coming into the 2025 football season, and that is none other than our man, Shedeur Sanders, baby. So, we all were able to watch his debut, the highlights and everything. So,
Yes, sir.
who wants to put out their thoughts about Shedeur's debut and where we think the Browns should go with this?
If I may, I have been a Shedeur fan from the start since he was in college. I always thought there was way too many critics and way too many haters. Granted, the last name doesn't help that, but he's a great athlete, tremendous leader. People think that he has problems with his ego. Maybe that's true, but he's got a great leadership kind of personality to him. He's making really good calls. He's throwing the ball in some really tight places, guys. You know,
Those touchdown throws he had, it was a little bit like a sort of an average quarterback performance in the NFL, but those touchdown throws, they were great throws.
Windows.
They were tight windows.
The first one was such a tight window.
And that's a good point. You have to be confident to able to make that throw. I mean, it went through between three guys in the red zone. It's hard to throw touchdowns in the red zone, so you shouldn't take those things for granted that he was able to get two touchdowns.
Most new quarterbacks struggle with the confidence to throw 50-50 balls, and he just put the trust in his guys, and you love to see that. You do. I mean, Joe Flacco, sure, you start off the season with him, but knowing the Browns, they're going to go through a couple quarterbacks every season, so
goddamn right
sure needs the time to get ready. So,
dude, something I want to mention, though, when you're watching it, Shedeur, and we talk about the ego problems, you see it in the game, like literally as well. So he scores a touchdown, runs over, celebrates with the teammates, of course, as you should, and then what does he do both times? Hugs the teammates, turns around immediately, goes to the camera by himself, and he goes,
The guy's
both
a star.
times. He couldn't help it. He had to go alone, go to those cameras, and one thing, I think it's a little bit of the ego, but also I think he wants to prove people wrong, and that's his way of being like, hey, just through these two touchdowns, look, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
So I did sort of like that to an extent. I like his confidence for the Browns.
Making him a worse teammate, though.
No.
Because he's very friendly on the sideline. You see, like, him hugging Njoku, him talking with Miles and stuff.
Yeah, like joking around.
I love it.
I
I
haven't
love
seen
the
anything-
chemistry they're building over there at Cleveland.
have you guys seen him like talking to his other quarterbacks on the sideline though, like getting like some kind of coaching up from the older guys? Does he do that? I haven't seen much of that.
That doesn't go around much in the league, though.
I think quarterbacks talk on the sideline a lot. I
Why?
don't know.
Why is he getting mic'd up in his first ever preseason? Like this game is like literally his career could be on the line in that game.
Another stat for that game.
And he got mic'd up. Like, is that
It was the most ever watched preseason game.
Yeah, it's
That's
a lot of publicity
Really?
with Shedeur Sanders.
the
That's
most
insane.
watched preseason game ever?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Do we know what that number is? Owen, look that up for us, please, Jamie.
I mean,
What do we think?
Mihai did tell me that, though.
Oh.
So
okay.
we're going to see if it's true.
It might be disinformation.
I could believe it though. I could believe
Our
it.
friend Mihai
Yeah.
likes to spread disinformation to our friends.
Because I was
Yeah.
camping in the middle of the woods watching that sucker on my phone. So
You couldn't miss it.
couldn't miss
it even in the
I didn't
middle
even
of
watch
the
the
woods.
Steelers game, but I watched that game.
James paid $10,000 for a Starlink satellite to watch Shedeur Sanders' preseason game, everybody.
True story.
That's what he did. Did it in like a backpack and everything.
That teacher money go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we got to remember, though, it is only preseason. It's not like real tempo NFL game one. Like
2.2 million viewers for a preseason game.
crazy.
Wow. Now look up how
Yeah, it's
many
the most, yeah.
views the NBA Finals gets on average.
it's like 5 million.
That is so football
Yeah.
is king. And
Well,
it's the
yeah.
Cleveland Browns versus the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the Panthers don't have anybody on their end that like people are dying to see either. So that just sort of tells you.
But there's just a lot of people like either want to watch Shedeur to watch him fail, or you want to watch him to see him succeed. But everybody's watching, you know.
you gotta
Mhm.
watch.
That's why you
That
gotta mic
is-
him up, you know.
Yes.
it was
yes.
probably the most excited I've ever been for a preseason game.
I
was that
watched.
one.
I watched the mic'd up too. I couldn't help it because I wanted to see
Mhm.
like how does Shedeur carry himself? How does he talk to his teammates? Like I really wanted to see that firsthand, and it was cool being able to like humanize him because you just see the social media stuff, you just see the money, and approximately 17.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a normal NFL
That's a normal.
game.
You
We
gotta
said the
remember
NFL
it's the
Finals.
NBA.
NBA Finals.
Oh, that's NFL.
Oh yeah, you did say.
A
Hey,
normal
nice,
NFL
nice guys. You
viewership.
guys said a normal NFL game. That's nice.
That's a normal.
Well,
NFL.
dude, I'll say something as well. Just to talk about how amazing the NFL is in terms of dominating viewership. Back during COVID, the Cleveland Browns were playing the Raiders, and like half of the Browns roster was gone from injury and COVID, and like same with like the Raiders. That game had more views than the NBA Finals that year. It was like 10 million views. It had more views than the NBA Finals. About 10 million
10
average.
million.
Yeah. Some years not as good as others. It really depends, but
Peaking at 19.6 viewers.
I mean, the finals this
6
year.
million,
I
dude.
didn't
That's like a
even watch
game
it.
7 LeBron versus
I didn't
Steph
watch it either.
probably.
It was
Yeah.
like the most boring finals ever.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it, but
as a ball
I mean,
lover.
but Tyrese Halliburton was hurt, so it was terrible.
I
he
don't
just
like
knew it was gonna happen.
Tyrese.
Mhm.
So that's
I mean, he was the most overrated player in the NBA
But-
by players.
But then I go too far
Yeah,
off into
good
the
call.
NBA
Yeah.
realm here. Does anybody else have any other thoughts they'd like to share about our great future leader?
I think it was
Shedeur
pretty
Sanders?
cool to see when he was actually celebrating. The opposing fans were actually celebrating with him.
The opposing fans.
Mhm.
Nobody can help it,
Mhm.
man.
Mhm.
They can't. I don't know. I think people just want to root for him.
I think
It's
it's
an
pretty
underdog
cool.
story.
I mean, yeah.
It's an underdog story now.
Yeah.
Andy has the great name.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that-
Loyalty in his blood.
it is sort of interesting. It did sort of switch to an underdog story from the guy potentially being the first pick
Mm-hmm.
a year prior.
He still should have been way sooner.
Well,
than
he obviously
was.
should have been higher. I mean,
So do we think that Flacco starting is the right decision?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Probably.
We can't get
That's
too
Thanks for your lean.
ahead of ourselves. It is a preseason game. I agree with Jimmy though. I think probably 5-6 games. What'd you say? Did you say 3?
I didn't even give a number. I just said that there'll probably be 3 quarterbacks that start this year.
No.
Knowing the
yeah.
Browns.
No, I agree. I
Yeah,
think
you're
Really?
probably right.
I would be shocked if 3 quarterbacks did not start this year.
Yeah.
I think it's
I-
gonna be 2.
I think Flacco,
6 quarterbacks.
Flacco, then they go the Gabriel, and then they go the Shedeur.
Not after Gabriel's performance.
Yeah, there's no
Dude,
way.
they love Gabriel.
Yeah,
They
for
love
what
him.
reason?
Even
couldn't tell
Stefanski
you.
was talking about
They gotta
how
trade
he
him.
was like he liked how he performed and all that stuff.
He threw a pick.
He threw a pick 6, fumble. Like,
Didn't
Hey,
even try to get the tackle.
I'm just.
yeah.
But you are
Stefanski,
right,
man.
they love
And he
him.
was picked in the 3rd round, contrary to a fifth or
I think it was
sixth?
5th.
A 5th rounder in Shedeur. So from that perspective, it makes sense to an extent. But moving on to our next topic of discussion. So this weekend, the boys here got to go to Red River Gorge in Kentucky, Ohio, and we had our annual fantasy football draft. And going into it, we had a couple guys we had our eyes on as league winners. So I'm going to go first here. And these are the guys that I absolutely needed to have in our draft. And I was able to secure one of them. So, first things first. Bijan Robinson. So, I know he's already the number 1 dude, but I think he is going to put up a masterclass fantasy football season. So, number 1, great year last year. Finished top 5, catches the ball, runs. He's young, so he's not very injury prone. And I think we all know, he's just going to keep progressing and progressing. He's going to have one of those years where he's going to be RB1. We don't know if it's this year, next year, or the 3rd year, but it's coming. It's
Mhm.
Bijan. And you also look at the team that he's on. So the Falcons, new quarterback, Michael Penix. There's a lot of news buzzing around about Mr. Penix being a stud, the man who never takes off his do-rag ever. And we got young Drake London. We got Kyle Pitts, who hasn't died because people think he's dead because he has done nothing. And all these pieces are come together. I think the Falcons are going to be a very exciting offense. And who's going to be the core of it? Bijan Robinson. I predict 1,800, over 2,000 yards all
Wow.
total.
Okay, all purpose
About
yards.
70 all purpose,
Oh,
over
with that,
2,000.
okay.
And I think he's going to put up 20 touchdowns altogether. Rushing and receiving, no injuries, RB1 type season come from Bijan. Spend your first overall pick, and guess what? If you have the 2nd pick, you better pray that they get Jamar Chase instead, like our producer Jamie. So, who's up now? Who wants to?
I said I didn't go like top, like a 1st rounder. I said Marvin Harrison Jr.
Boo! I don't like Marvin.
I love it.
Great
I love
pick.
it.
I picked him. I had him last year.
So did I.
That's just the amount of talent that guy has. There's no possible way he's gonna bust again. I mean, he didn't even bust last year, but
No, yeah.
I just see him getting.
When he got the opportunities, he did really well. Like, he had 2 catches and 2 touchdowns in, like, the one game. Like, he went really crazy last year. You
Mhm.
had him last year in fantasy. You saw it.
Yeah, but do you guys think he's gonna be like a top 5 receiver, top 10?
With the right, like,
I think
core,
so, yeah.
I think he'll definitely be better than last year.
I think he's definitely top 10. I think they're going to target him a lot more, just because you have to use his athleticism. You have to use this guy.
Yeah.
He was what, the 4th pick last year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
And he gained
It's
like
just-
what, 20 pounds in the offseason?
yeah, he's also
huge
put on
for
a
him.
lot of
Yeah.
muscle.
He looks
the
like
guy,
Jeremiah Smith.
the guy's work ethic is crazy. I just hear the stories.
What are the stories of his work ethic?
I just hear him at Ohio State. He's always like one of the first guys there, one of the last guys to leave.
Mm.
You know,
He is one of those guys.
All right, MJ.
he's got royalty in his blood. I think he's bound for a great year.
He has royalty in his blood.
Yeah.
says
That's
Zach
right.
Young.
That means,
Him and
yeah.
Peyton do still hold
does.
records.
Gino, who's your league winner this year? Who do the people
think-
need to draft coming into their fantasy?
I think a lot of people are not going to like this, but
Oh,
Stephon Diggs.
Yes.
boo! Why do
He
you
was-
like him so much?
Sleeper.
He was
yes.
on pace for over 1,000 yards last year before he got hurt, and he's the number 1 on his new team, and there was no other competition for him.
Except his ACL.
He might not start week 1, but I'm completely fine with that. But I think he is definitely still the old Diggs that we used to know. So I think he will have a great season with Drake May.
All right, just to tell you guys, this guy freaking loves Stephon Diggs.
I've never
and
drafted
he's
Stephon Diggs in
dressed
the
like a
past.
patriot right now.
Yeah, he
That
Did
is-
you just realize that? He's dressed
Dude,
like.
he is.
Look,
I did not
it looks
plan
like he has
this.
shoulder pads on.
I didn't plan this, but
No, he definitely planned it. He's like, yeah, sort of look like Diggs.
No, Stephon Diggs was my second sleeper on my list, but my first sleeper, I got to look up his name because I don't even know how to say it. Ricky Pearsall.
That's your guy.
oh, Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, you pick him up, 4th, 5th.
That's a league winner. Is Ricky
Later
Pearsall.
round.
We're doing league winners, bro. Like, go ahead.
No, that's his league winner.
No,
It's
this is-
Ricky
we're doing
Pearsall.
sleepers. I took it as sleepers. My apologies, guys.
You're
But you
good,
pick
you're
him up
good.
in a later round. Brandon Ayuk hurt. Debo gone. The Niners still have like a decent like core with their O-line, their quarterback game. They all know what they're doing. This guy's got to pick up a lot of slack. He's been doing pretty good in the camp. I'm telling you, sleeper of the year, Ricky
Sleeper
Pearsall.
of the year, Ricky Pearsall.
Mm-hmm.
What was Brandon Ayuk just dead? Like is
Hey,
Brandon,
wait.
we just forget that
I'm
Brandon Ayuk
thinking
was
he's
good
hurt.
at football all of a sudden.
He's hurt.
Let's not forget
Look up,
Juwan
is
Jennings.
Brandon Ayuk still hurt? Let's get his setting. Yeah,
He's on the
Jawan
pup.
Jennings. What about Jawan Jennings?
Who just got 3 game suspension today from the 49ers?
Was it Juwan Jennings?
I think it was.
It better not be. He's on my team.
has him.
Oh, do you?
Jamie,
does.
check that out. Or
No,
is Gino
no,
picking?
Gino's got it.
Gino's checking.
Oh,
looking
what did
suspension.
you do, Jawan?
I would have gotten an alert
I
for
mean,
sure.
I got an alert. I'll tell you right now. Hang on.
No. I don't
He's
see anything.
a contract or a trade.
Seeking a new contract or a trade, but is reported to training camp and participating in practices.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Zach, Jawan Jennings drama.
Though he did
Ricky
leave practice
Pearsall
early
is
with the
licking
calf
his
injury.
lips
Yeah, he's
right
gonna go to the
now.
he's gonna go to the
It's
Vikings.
looking even
I've been
better.
seeing that.
For your league winner,
Let's see.
Jim.
Let's see here.
I don't like any of those 49ers receivers, if I'm being honest with you guys.
I'm just not a Brock
I
Purdy
didn't- I mean-
believer. I think he's good because he has CMC on his
ACL.
It was
team.
Demarcus Robinson that got suspended. My fault.
DeMarcus Robinson.
Spreading disinformation.
He's expected to miss the first 4 games. Brandon Ayuk, maybe more.
Oh, so that does make things complex. But they have
Mhm.
so
Who
many
drafted
weapons.
Brandon Ayuk?
They have C-Mac coming back from another
Franks
hurt.
did, I remember.
He drafted him
Drafted
right
him?
after you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
They
matter when he
pick
got
after him.
drafted. But I got another dude I want to talk about that you absolutely must draft. And that is Zach Young's going to like this one. Chase Brown.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell
why Chase Brown? Zach, break down why the people like me and you
I mean,
need to have Chase
He's
Brown.
what was it? Last 7 games, he averaged over 20 points. He got the ball, I think, 23 times on average, 23 times a game. About 17 carries, about 5 catches. The Bengals are always in shootouts. Their defense sucks. Joe Burrow's going to get him the ball. There's just going to be a lot of scoring going around, and he's going to be a main piece of it. And he's not very injury prone too.
He reminds me a lot of Austin Eckler.
So he
And
gets a
it's
lot of
That's a good-
receptions.
that's
It's a really good comparison.
He reminds
Yeah,
me
he gets a lot of
exactly like Austin Eckler. And the good thing about Joe Burrow and Philip Rivers back in the day is these quarterbacks are smart enough to dump it off to their dude and be completely content with getting the 3-4 yard pickups. But guess what? In fantasy football, that is gold. That is gold in fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
And Chase Brown's one of those dudes, man, where he can get, Devin Achane, he can get 10 catches just like that.
Yeah.
but he's also able to run the ball in a high-powered offense too. So I think Chase Brown is an absolute steal. If you can get him in the second round, late second round, I think that is like
Yeah.
perfect spot to get Chase
Yeah.
Brown. And yeah, who else? Who else? We got another league winner. We need one more.
I have one.
Mm.
I don't know
Oh,
if
and he's
I'm-
looking at his fantasy team to choose this. Everybody, for a reference,
I
for
had
this
one on your team.
this
Okay.
unbiased reference.
I think I'm pronouncing this right. Teteroa McMillan. He's on the Panthers. Tet.
Is what the community calls
Tet.
him. Tet.
Big
King,
Tet.
King Tet.
He's number one on that team. Preseason game, he got 3 targets instantly, and he took in 2 of those targets. I'm pretty sure. He's a 6'4" receiver. I mean, he's huge. I think him and Bryce Young will have a good chemistry moving forward.
I don't like him that much.
No?
Oh, I don't.
I think he'll be good this year.
I like
Dude,
it as a sleeper. call.
Those big, tall receivers, like that aren't like the route running specialist type. You never know how many catches they're gonna freaking get,
Yeah.
and they'll be relying on like touchdowns and red zone stuff.
Mhm.
So that's like the downside of it. But
He doesn't have any competition. Really.
he could be one of those dudes where that stuff isn't a problem for him running those shorter routes, and then he would be a monster. But also, he plays for the Carolina Panthers. Everybody.
Well, the thing about the Panthers, I think, is a good thing. They're going to be down most games, so they're going to be throwing. So that's what I'm thinking about.
So why is he not even at your flex?
Because I DK Metcalf, he's also number one.
Bust.
Okay.
Who's
Mhm.
who's his competition on that team?
Nobody. Himself and his own quarterback.
Exactly. You know what
His
Garrett
eating
Wilson?
habits.
You know what Garrett Wilson did last year with Aaron Rodgers? Wasn't he like almost top 5?
Yeah, he was pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going off.
That's a good call. And Aaron Rodgers was probably better as a Steeler.
Ted
than a Jet.
McMillan, man.
Yeah.
A rookie.
I got
pick.
him like 7th or 6th round or something like that.
That's pretty bold.
No,
I
Ted's
like
That's pretty
solid.
bold.
I like that pick.
Mm-hmm. I had Nico Collins. I mean, we got Stephon Diggs gone. Tank Dell's hurt, right? And then
Mechie's gone.
I swear that dude's always hurt.
it's just gonna be C.J. Stroud's dude. And then when he's healthy, he averages what, at least 20.
He was like wide receiver 1.
he was
Yeah.
leading in targets before he got hurt.
Yeah, I mean, C.J. loves the guy, and then there's less room for the ball to go around because
Yeah.
they're missing guys. So
Yeah.
I think he could win him.
All right, you heard it, people. These are the people that you need to draft this year. But now I want to talk about some sleepers, and we'll each talk about one.
Okay.
What is one sleeper, a guy you can get late, people that are underappreciating, that could be an absolute stud and win you your fantasy league? So, who has a really good one, or do I want to go first here?
I already said Ricky Pearsall, but I'm going to go ahead and follow up with Cam Scatterbo.
Cam Scatterbo.
My team.
Whoa.
Yup. Hey,
Explain
guys.
this one.
Guys, he has the heart. He's been hated on. He's been criticized the entire offseason. He's got a lot to prove, and that guy has been nothing but hard his whole career. I mean, let's just look at the guy. Everything he says, too. He's just, I got a lot to prove. I got a lot coming out here. I believe him. I believe everything that he's saying, I am buying into. So I think he really would be a breakout rookie this year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm faster than that guy, to be honest. I feel like he runs like a 4.7.
But you're not running through backwards the way he
40.
does.
Nah, he is like, he's a bowling ball.
Yeah.
But like,
He's definitely a running
do
back.
you guys really think that's going to translate well in the end? Like, to the point where you're going to spend a fantasy pick on him?
I don't think he's going to get like a max contract or anything in the future because running backs that are tougher don't. But
Mhm.
I think he's going to be a solid late round pick to get you some good points.
But like, even
like a
in
good 15-point guy.
But even in the game, like, how do you utilize Cam Scatterbo as the Giants?
Something and
just as
short.
like a third down back, and
Yeah.
then maybe like real short.
Yeah, then he gets
Yeah.
his breakouts. Yeah,
He gets his touchdowns because they get it down to the
on the
one.
goal line.
I mean, it's just
yeah, the Giants scoring touchdowns. Everybody on the
It's-
one.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I say if it's late, it's worth it because it could turn into something.
You only
I
so
got
much
him
you
late.
get
I
it.
got him
Yeah.
like what, 13.
Hey,
14?
I love
Yeah.
Cam Scat. I love everything he stands for. But
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
fantasy football, brother, you don't got a spot on my team. I'd love to see you succeed. I think he's gonna be like a dog on like special teams and stuff like that too, which will be fun to see. But I don't know. I'm just not that big
Mhm.
of a believer. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Can't wait to find out. Really.
But my sleeper this year, and I think you guys are gonna give me some hate. The comments are gonna give me some hate for this one. But my sleeper this year, we're going to Kansas City, and we're singing a Taylor Swift song because Travis Kelce is my sleeper in
I
this
like
year's
that.
draft.
I like that.
So Travis Kelce, in our league at least, went to what, the 7th, 8th round. Guys, we're talking about the best tight end of all time, the best receiving tight end of all time. That's what fantasy football literally is. It's receiving from the tight end position. Finished as tight end number 7 last year. People are thinking he sucked. He still had 97 catches, 800 yards. This is where it got you. He only had 3 touchdowns. So that's what really hurt his position this year. But, guys, the catches are there. The yards are there. He still plays with Pat Mahomes. He's going to be the number 1 receiver still. I think it's crazy that people are sleeping so much on Travis Kelce. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
He's a bust.
My plan was to actually take him before he got taken. I was really...
Oh, he was on my radar for sure.
Yeah, he's on the radar, but what's
But
he
this
gonna
guy was a second-round pick in fantasy.
Yeah.
Just last year, 2 years ago.
I think it's...
He's fallen to 8.
do? Did his backup Noah Gray get picked on you guys' league?
I'm pretty sure
He's really good. He had a good season last year for a reason. Travis didn't have the same heart in him. He was getting gassed by the second half.
If I'm not mistaken, I
Like,
think
even
he might
watching him
have
in the
got traded.
playoffs, like when Travis Kelce should be coming out to be Travis Kelce, Noah Gray took way too many snaps. Like, remember he was like screaming at his own
Yeah, the
coach
Super Bowl.
I mean,
for not playing. You know what I mean? Like,
Ah.
everybody was like, "Hey, you're not doing your thing." You know, he's just he was giving up. I don't know.
I don't
he's a
think Travis
bust.
Kelce's done. I think this is probably going to be his final season. I think they could potentially end on a high note. I mean, the Chiefs make the Super Bowl every year, so
Yeah.
let's just be honest.
Yeah.
That's the
And-
thing they're worried about, though. He's what, 36 now?
Yeah, he's old.
36. He came off one of his worst seasons in the past 5 years.
But he didn't even have a bad season.
He just didn't have a lot of
800
touchdowns.
yards, 97 catches. That's a
good-
really good
Especially
season
when
for
your
a tight
quarterback
end,
threw a lot of
man.
picks. But
That's a great season for a tight end.
I know. I just think people are seeing the decline, and they don't. I mean, I agree. I think he could easily be the number 1 tight end and average 15 points or whatever. But
he's been like a first round pick. Like he hasn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
but yeah. I mean, I don't know.
He's a tough one.
I think it's the Taylor Swift stuff too. I think people are like
Yeah.
pissed about
Yeah.
all the Taylor Swift and they don't like him as much because of it. So the hate just like pours on. Like
Was that,
any
like, 2 years ago
opportunity
now?
to hate on that guy, it's gonna come right at him,
Yeah.
full
Dude,
force.
It's been 2 years, 2 seasons of T Swift.
Yeah, and like 2 years ago, people would still pick him first overall when it was like everybody was especially hot.
All right,
on
not
the
first
second.
overall here.
Not first overall, like in their first round pick.
Early.
I
you
picked him
know?
last year. I think I've got him maybe the 3rd.
But our league's a
Really?
little
Yeah.
different. We're a little conservative.
I mean, he
in
went in the
regards to-
7th round in our league. So.
Yeah, we picked tight ends late.
10-man
That's
league, by
wild.
the way.
That's
Mhm.
wild.
Oh yeah, my sleeper. Roma Dunze.
Okay.
Is he on your team?
He is on my team.
Shocker. Shocker.
Um,
everyone.
here.
Think about it. Think about it.
You gotta believe in what
We
you're
got a
saying.
smaller wide receiver room. The guy's a stud. Already has chemistry with Caleb. Caleb's getting better. I just see potential for a great year.
So who's the receivers on that team?
It's DJ Moore, and then him. And I don't
Okay.
even know who the other 2 are.
They got 2 tight ends though.
Oh yeah, they
Loveland.
do.
They
Have
got Komet and they just got Loveland as well.
Mhm.
Komet isn't much of a catching guy, but Loveland definitely could be.
And you do have a new coach coming from Detroit.
I think it'll actually help him.
He could have a really good breakout year. I'm not too sold on Rome yet. I haven't watched enough games. And
Yeah.
last year he was like hot and cold. He was pretty much like a touchdown or like bust type
Mhm.
player.
I mean, his quarterback was really inconsistent too.
Yeah,
Even
that's
with
also a
Justin
fact.
Fields. Like a lot of the receivers had drop problems.
Yeah.
I think it's going to
That's
be
true.
dependent like entirely on Caleb Williams. Like if Caleb Williams has a good year, Rome Odunze will probably have a good year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I
literally
agree.
as simple as that. And if Caleb struggles in year 2, sophomore slump, Rome Odunze, man, he could have a similar
Mhm.
year to his rookie year, and then people are going to start to write him off immediately. So
Yeah. But that's my guy. You got anybody?
With my sleeper, I'm very upset that I did not get in this draft. Is Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka Ibuka.
I think
Mhm.
that's more of a league winner in my opinion.
That was my second sleeper.
Oh, I'm about to disagree with you guys hardcore. but let it go.
I think he's gonna have a crazy year with Godwin out, and then I mean Baker throws. He had the most touchdown passes last year. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mean he has high praise for Ibuka. I think he's just gonna have a solid year.
There's a
I
lot
mean,
of
all
bets on
around.
the Bucks to win the Super Bowl.
that's
don't know
that's a
about-
bad bet.
I don't
would
know
never
about
bet
that.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm
But-
not saying I'm betting.
I think.
Also, the guy's a freak athlete,
Oh my gosh.
and Chris Godwin's hurt right now too.
Exactly.
So
How
he's
long is
gonna-
Chris Godwin out, Jamie?
Half the season. I'm pretty sure.
Half the
Nah,
season.
it can't be that much.
4 games.
It's probably like
Four
4
games. I think that it is 4
Yeah.
games. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I
Half
looked
the
at
season's crazy.
Yeah, he went like
Nah, he got
Drew
hurt.
probably
got
about
him.
8th
Drew
round.
got him late.
around there.
Dude, so
Maybe
this is my
10.
thing with the Bucks, man. If you get those trio receivers, how on earth are you going to be like? It's going to be so hard to find out which one to start. If you have a Mecca and Chris Godwin, and doesn't a Mecca sort of play like Chris Godwin? He's like the inner slot receiver, route
Yeah.
running type.
He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
as big as Chris Godwin.
But he's also you'd rather get him the ball on a short pass because he's faster and
More
like
elusive.
shifty. Yeah, he's
Mhm.
gonna make the play off the catch
Mhm.
on like
and
a
Godwin,
1 or 2 yard catch.
he's physical.
Yeah, he'll
he's
get
strong.
like to the first down marker.
And it complements Mike Evans as well.
Mhm.
So
4
4 games, so he's out 4 games.
4 games.
Yeah, I'm not that fond of the Ibuka thing. I think he's a stud. I just this year in fantasy, I'm not that sold on him because I love Chris Godwin. I think
Mhm.
Chris Godwin is like the fantasy god. I always try to get Chris Godwin like in every year possible because he gets so many catches as being that slot receiver, and
Mm-hmm.
the Bucks just
Sling
Mhm.
throw it.
Yeah, that's another good pick if you can get him late. Chris Godwin, he always puts up points.
So now we've broken down our fantasy football sleepers. I want to talk about. We're going to be a little bit more negative here. Who are the guys that we absolutely will not be drafting this year in fantasy? And I'm going to start out here. The guy that I did not draft, would never draft, is Travis Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so many question marks at him at the wide receiver position. So everybody already agrees he's like CB1, really, really talented cornerback. Wide receiver was the position that everybody debated. Nobody really knew how
He's
good
second
he was
or
going to
third
be.
string on the depth chart.
Well, he has to be second because he's standing behind Brian Thomas Jr. as well, who is an
I'm talking
absolute
about at
freak.
corner.
Oh, at corner. And then
Yeah.
I think they had him at 2 for wide receiver for
That
now,
makes
for the
sense,
time
yeah,
being
'cause-
behind Brian
yeah.
Thomas. But the Jaguars' offense, shaky. You don't know what Trevor Lawrence is going to be. Now you have this superstar who's also, you have no idea what to anticipate or expect. There is just so many question marks. And even if you think, like, what is the best case scenario for a guy like Travis Hunter, is probably like a little bit over 1,000 yards and
If he's lucky.
5 to 10 touchdowns, if that, and then
So-
maybe some reps at cornerback. Like,
I think that's
now, granted, he's going to get picked a
Very.
little late, maybe about that 70th, the 8th round, 7th, 9th round. So you're not giving up too much capital for it. But, like, there's so
I
many
think
question marks with that guy,
before-
despite how
Mhm.
talented he is.
Yeah, I mean, before going to the draft, I thought he should have gone undrafted. I don't think he's valuable whatsoever.
Oh.
I just don't think the
I-
two-way thing is even possible. I mean, if it is,
It's not.
he's going to get hurt eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at him
This
playing the
is-
Eagles. You're gonna go play.
You're gonna-
and try to cover AJ Brown,
What you
and then you have
looking-
Yeah.
Cooper DeJean clamping you up all game
Mhm.
if you're trying it. Like
Mhm.
you're gassed by the first quarter.
I
or
will,
something.
dude. I will be damned if Cooper DeJean is clamping up Travis Hunter.
Well,
Like
he's
that.
not even playing
That
corner
would
right
like
now.
just to
He's
see
so
that would be
good.
so crazy to me.
He's good. I mean, Cooper DeJean's solid.
still, you know what I mean.
yeah.
Just the sight of it. But yeah, that's the guy I'm absolutely not drafting this year. What guy do you guys not want?
I'll go
And
ahead.
tell us why. Why did save our viewers from a bad decision, guys?
Going back to Mihai's team.
They don't know who Mihai is.
I'm just saying, Travis Hunter was on Mihai's team, so I'm going back to Mihai's team.
All right, we have a bold risk taker in our league.
I think this is also one of the worst picks in the draft. It is Brees Hall.
Oh,
You got
greasy.
He got picked
Damn.
way too early, and him getting picked that early, and he's going to split carries with Braylon Allen. I just don't think it's going to work, especially on that Jets offense. I mean, I would love to see Justin Fields succeed, but I just don't think it's going to happen with him being
Hey,
on the Jets.
You're talking with a guy who loves Brees Hall, who will live and die by Brees
Hey,
no,
Hall.
I absolutely hate Brees Hall. I
Oh
drafted him
dear.
6th last year,
Mm,
6th overall.
I
Good
liked him
reason
last
to
year.
hate him.
Why?
Yeah.
Because he averaged like 11 points. He was my
Yeah.
first pick.
He was confident too. He grabbed the sticker.
Dude, he was supposed to be a
He was supposed to be
beast.
a
Last
dog
year he was
last
like-
year.
And it was Rodgers and stuff. So,
Yeah.
dude,
God, Rodgers.
Zach
Zach
so
grabbed the
sad.
sticker and he was like, he stamped. He was like Brees Hall, and everybody was just like,
The year
talking
before-
shit.
year before he had 20 or more points in his last 5 games. He came off injury. In his last 5 games, he averaged like 22 points.
That was
or
all
something
Zach Young needed.
ridiculous.
That was all Mr. Young needed to
I was like,
believe-
ooh,
to-
healthy Brees Hall. Nobody.
let me
stopped
put
him.
all my capital into it. I want him.
I wanted to. Yeah, we'll get over that. That's literally what I was gonna say, though. I was gonna
Really?
say Brees Hall.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you really don't like Brees
Yeah.
Hall. Oh, I didn't know it was that real. I thought he liked him.
There's no way I would have drafted. That was the
Yeah.
one guy absolutely was not drafted. yeah.
When did he get picked? What round did he get picked? Like 4th or
Second round, I think.
Second
It was
round?
Mihai, right?
Yeah, it was me.
I mean,
but
we don't. They don't know who those
You
people
gotta lean
are.
this
but,
way, bro.
All right.
They can't see you.
but yeah, I mean, I 100% agree. Definitely don't draft him, unless he somehow falls. But he's a top 3, 3rd round pick somewhere in there.
All right.
Don't draft him. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Jim.
You don't have another one?
Nah, we don't need it. We don't need it.
Hey,
You
while
tell
think.
me. You tell me.
I have like 3.
Oh, no.
But we're just gonna name one of them. I'm gonna say Tyreek Hill.
Oh. Oh no.
Tyreek Hill. I'm
drafted
sorry, Zach. I looked at his team. Actually, two of my busts are on your team. But,
Oh, jeez.
Who's the other one? Wait, who's the other
Alvin
one?
Kamara.
Alvin. Okay. I see
Yeah,
that.
he's a bust too. But
He's old
I'll
heads,
give you the
man.
reasoning
Do
for
that.
either. Let's talk about Alvin. He's the only good thing that the Saints have right now. Literally the only good thing. He's the only thing keeping them away
What
from
about
Arch
Chase
Manning.
Young?
What about Chase Young?
Chris Olave?
Okay, keep going.
But
Keep
they have
going.
nobody throwing him the ball.
Keep going.
But no, it's just Alvin Kamara. He's been good. He's kind of just been really, I don't want to say lucky at his position, but he's had like 2 or 3 good games that like just are outliers for his whole season. Like he has like one game with like 5 touchdowns on Christmas, and boom, he has like 12 touchdowns.
Hey,
on
he
the
was
year.
great that
That
year.
year
he was.
No, he was great that year.
Fucking
Last
insane
year,
that
he
year.
was like a little
He was,
inconsistent.
but he's a
and
screen
heat up.
running back.
But he still averaged. You had him. How much? Did
He averaged
like 20.
Yeah, he averaged a lot. He
Yeah,
was the only
when he
reason I
played.
was.
bust.
Yeah.
Bust.
I mean, if he's healthy, he's not a bust.
Yeah, I think if he's healthy all the way through the year, he's going to be very good.
I like Alvin.
Yeah.
Bust.
He's gonna pass to his check down all the time.
Every single time. That's the only thing they can do.
Who's he? We don't even know the
Tyler-
quarterback.
Tyler
What's his name?
Show.
Show, yeah.
Yeah. Tyler
Show,
Show.
it's Rattler,
It's
and then
Show.
Show. We don't even know. We
We
don't
have
even.
no idea.
Yeah,
They're
I
probably
I mean,
ran
the check downs
trash.
easiest
They are
thing,
not
yeah.
Yeah,
checking
they
it
throw a
down
lot
to
of
him.
screens to him every single year, regardless of who the quarterback is. But
But I mean, having that,
he's just old now.
he's eventually gonna get hurt if he's gonna be getting that many touches and
Most
stuff. So
likely.
I mean, you don't know.
All right, now you tell me, Tyreek Hill. Why do you hate him?
I don't hate Tyreek Hill. I love Tyreek Hill. I actually picked him first overall last year. Thankfully, I traded him.
We're on the same page with.
No, I
not
picked him
drafting the
first.
round picks.
First round pick, first pick. But I traded him for Saquon
Ooh.
the same day. Thank God.
What do you
But-
mean you trade him the same day?
Well, I got a
For
good like
Saquon.
somebody gave me the option. They're like,
So
"Oh
it
yeah,
was-
Saquon and this person for Tyreek." But anyway, no, I got the steal of the draft.
Did you win the league?
No, I came in like 3rd because of injuries. But I had like
Mm,
Jameer Gibbs, Joe Mixon, and Saquon, and I didn't win the league. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
All right, Tyreek.
Sorry, Tyreek. He's coming on a team that's plagued by injuries. He's got a lot of talent around him with like Devin A-Chain, good runner. He's got a CTE quarterback. And
CT quarterback.
who's the other? I can't think of the other receiver right now. Oh my God, Jalen Waddle, really good guy. But now the Dolphins are just so inconsistent. Let's be honest here.
And what if it's cold?
What if it's cold?
What if it's cold,
Good
Zach?
point.
Your team is not ready to adapt to any
thing-
circumstances. Mine is. I go all the way back to childhood. I want guys that grew up in cold weather on my football team.
Okay.
That's a cold weather or down in the depths of Texas where they can have heat strokes during 2 days. Those are the type of football players I want.
Lamar
representing my
Jackson
team.
is from South Florida.
Hey,
and he's
it gets
playing in
damn
the
hot
He's playing in
there.
the toughest
He is.
division in the NFL.
That's right. And he hurt his hand.
all right, we don't need to talk about that, all right? We're talking about other things. We don't need to talk
Yeah,
about Lamar
sorry.
Jackson
Sorry, we're getting
slander
sidetracked.
here.
But I'll say Tyreek could be a top 5 wide receiver.
And he
though.
could be
So unpredictable.
a bust too. I mean, yeah,
When Tua is good,
That's why we're
when
talking
Tua's
about
not
bust.
hurt, he's good.
Yeah.
really good,
It's the only way that offense works.
really good.
I mean, he just got to stay
Lot of
healthy.
short
And
passes.
Waddle's always going to be his number 2.
Mm.
yeah,
I mean, A-Chan's going to get his touches, but I still think if we have a healthy Tyreek Hill, he's gonna have a good year.
cover
Mhm.
3.
I
beats
think-
Tyreek Hill.
I think another bad pick is Jalen Waddle. I think Jalen Waddle.
That's
is
Oh,
not going to
stop
be
it.
good.
Yeah.
Stop it. But going back to Tyreek Hill.
You
Hey, I
like
had
that
Tyreek-
pick?
Hey,
I had Jalen Waddle last year,
I
and he
love
did
Jalen
absolutely
Waddle.
awful.
I love Jalen Waddle. But going back to
I don't
Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill to many was a fantasy football hero because he's one of those guys that can put up 50 points, 60 points at any given time. Throughout the years, Tyreek Hill was actually my fantasy football nemesis because every time I would play against him, he would have his highest scoring game. I
40
remember
bomb.
one year, he had 2 games where he put up 40 points. I played him both those games.
Oh wow.
I think he put up 50 that year you're talking about.
He destroyed me, absolutely destroyed me. Tyreek bombs.
Him
And it would
Patty.
always happen. So you know what? I thought, I go, I'm going to defend this strategy. So I'm going to get Tyreek Hill. So if I get him, he can't put up a 50 bomb on me every single year and single-handedly defeat my squad. So I get him, has his worst freaking season ever. But,
And you played Jamar Chase.
yeah, and Jamar Chase against the Ravens. But it makes me want to talk about, over the years, who have been some of our fantasy football heroic and memorable performances from a player.
I'll go first, and I think. we
Oh,
all
look at
know.
this. This guy's pumped.
Alvin
Proceed.
Kamara,
Alvin
Most-
Kamara.
the craziest performance ever. I think I've ever seen in fantasy football.
Was he on your team?
No.
Oh, no, he was on my team.
Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah,
who would
5
have thought?
touchdowns on Christmas. with those
6 touchdowns
dope
on
cleats.
Christmas Day
the championship.
in the championship against my fantasy football nemesis who had Tyreek Hill on that team as well. I will never forget it.
Yeah.
Incredible. Thank you for bringing that up. I thought
I think
we were
that's
just,
just the obvious.
I thought we were
pick.
just going to talk about like our own,
Oh no.
like talk about your own heroes,
Own hero.
which, you got me pumped up because that was what I was going to talk about.
He
But I have
definitely
2.
stole yours.
No, I have 2
I
heroes.
didn't know we were picking it right.
I have 2 heroes. So I'll give you a little bit of time to think about your guys's. My second hero, David Johnson.
Ah.
You guys remember
I
the great
forgot,
David
yeah.
Johnson?
44
So-
points.
Let's zoom back. I'm in 7th grade, and I've managed to make my way to the Final Four. But guess what? I'm going against the best guy in the league. He's
His team was so much better than everybody
12
else's.
wins,
Oh, it was
13
Antonio
wins.
Brown.
He had an incredible squad, an unbeatable squad. And listen to this. I'm starting Chris Johnson, Cardinals running back. It's a Monday night football game. I have nobody else left to play. Guess how many points I'm down in the Final Four? 30 plus.
Oh my.
30 plus points. Guess what? Chris Johnson's hurt. He's out. So I got to go on the waivers. I'm Googling. Who's on the depth chart? David Johnson. Who's this guy? So I put David Johnson in. And I remember all hope was lost. I didn't even want to watch the game. What's the point? It's just this random guy, David Johnson.
Backup running back.
Backup running back. What is he going to do? I wake up in the morning, and I remember this vividly. I am in my bathroom. I'm about to shower. And I, looking at the fantasy. Oh, how did last night's game go? 44 fantasy points by David Johnson to make it to the championship off a waiver wire pickup.
I did
Yeah,
not.
And
that
know
I
was
that.
won the championship from this amazing, incredible athlete. And then I drafted him the next year, and he was absolutely incredible the following season as well.
Mhm.
So that is my incredible fantasy
I
football
did not
story.
know that's how that happened.
That is exactly how that happened.
That is wild.
44 fantasy points on Monday
That is
Night
wild.
Football from David Johnson. God bless. Thank you. All right.
All right, I got one.
Who's got a heroic fantasy performance?
2021.
Oh. Let's
I
go back
had-
4 years.
I had Leonard Fournette and James Robinson. My team was phenomenal. I'm 10
That
and
doesn't
3.
sound like a phenomenal team at all.
I mean, okay, I'm saying that because they got hurt in the playoffs. I also had Austin Eckler. My team was nuts.
He was good that
But
year.
those two guys, they go down the semifinals or the week before it, right? So I need to pick up a guy to play in the championship against Geno, to beat Geno in the championship. I pick up Boston Scott.
Wait, what?
Boston
I did not
Scott.
remember
You
that.
lost to fucking Boston
I don't
Scott,
remember that.
dude.
I did not remember
You
that.
lost to Boston Scott.
Boston Scott was projected like 9 points. I put him in. The guy puts up 26 points.
On the Eagles.
yeah,
or
he was
no?
on the Eagles
Dude,
at the
that
time.
had to be Boston Scott's best game of
Yeah.
his career.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
He had 26 points. I beat Geno by like 10.
I don't
champion.
remember that.
Or
He's
That's
an,
crazy.
was he an
12.
Eagle too?
Yeah, he was an Eagle.
Oh, dude, adding fuel to the fire. That's
Oh, no.
incredible. That's
They,
incredible.
Dang.
After Leonard had a great year, gets hurt, I'm thinking I'm screwed. My team was falling apart in the playoffs. I'm like, I just need this one.
That
'Cause
year
I had
you
the-
were really good.
I had the best record, and my
Yeah.
team just started falling apart.
Yeah.
I pick up Boston Scott. He saves the day. And
Oh,
I'm
my
Boston
gosh.
Scott.
I'm forever grateful for you,
Dang,
Boston.
man.
Jamie, look up how tall Boston Scott is. All right, Jim, who do we got?
Surprisingly, I couldn't tell you how you guys can tell like the year and everything like that. I do remember.
What do you mean how we can't tell? It's
I
it's
can't remember.
memorable.
I live for this shit, dude.
There's one guy that comes to my head. He's 5'6".
5'6" king.
Oh my.
God bless Boston Scott, baby.
Pull up his 2000.
No,
I
we
don't
do not need to
remember
watch this Boston Scott highlight tape now.
Oh my.
I don't remember the.
We don't need to
exact
get
week.
started
It was
on
probably
that.
week 15, right? That
So
was
I
when we
needed a win to get to the playoffs, all right? And I'm down like 20-something points. It's not looking good. I had two players. One hurt, and then one was like kind of a mid receiver. I couldn't tell you who it is. Like, you guys have a way better memory for some reason. But I was like, I remember the week before I watched Monday Night Football, and Aaron Jones, just like when it was new, like he was a newer player than he was a free agent in my league, and I was like, I'll try him out. He comes out, scores 3 touchdowns, gives me the points I need. I make the playoffs. I don't go past the first round. But ever since then, he was on my team every single year except for this year. I'm probably not going to take
He's
him.
been very good every year,
Yeah.
too. He's been amazing in
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yeah.
So Aaron Jones, your guy. What do you think about Aaron Jones' hairline?
It's really funny. Like, you guys seen the video of him like switching from like
The
a
sombrero,
sombrero? Yeah,
yeah.
that's so
Yeah,
funny.
that's
That's
pretty
the
good.
funniest thing ever.
Cut it, Aaron. Hey, no one's going to judge him, man.
Just wear your headband, bro. You wear a helmet, it sticks out the back.
He looks good with the headband, though.
Yeah.
He looks good. It
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
very nice. Like, that's how shocking the hairline was because we were like, oh, the headband always looks so good. It just looks like
Mhm.
natural.
Hey, white
like
guys get
stuck to
bangs.
us.
Going back to when you beat me, guess what my record was in the championship?
How do you have it?
It was like 6 and 8.
I was 6 and
Yeah,
8.
talk
Yeah.
about undeserving.
My
Boston
2 starting
Scott
running backs.
should have shit on you.
I don't know either of these people. Dare Ogunbowale
Ogun Boile and Jarrett.
and Jarrett Patterson.
How the fuck
Jarrett
did you make the
Patterson.
championship with those two guys?
I haven't
Your
heard that
receivers
name.
aren't good either.
Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper, and Darnell Mooney. And my
Oh
tight end
my
was
What year was
the
this?
other Kyle
God.
Pitts.
What year was this?
It doesn't
2021.
matter. It doesn't matter what year. That team
2021.
has never been good ever.
That is
They could
crazy.
all be in their prime, and Geno still should not be making the playoffs.
That's how
with-
it just
with
you get
that
lucky
team.
from week to week. Like I told you
That
guys, I
is
didn't win
crazy.
last year because
Ugh.
I always played Jamar Chase every single time he had like 50 points, and I
So
hate Jamar.
anytime plays
Mhm.
the Ravens, basically.
I can't. I tried to go back to my championship.
You don't have a hero. Who
My
is your
championship.
hero?
My championship season isn't on here, so I'm
Yeah,
not
but
able
like
to,
you had to have a game where a guy like, hey, I really need this on Monday night, and the
I mean,
guy's
I
just
could.
like,
I could also
he's like,
go.
hey,
with,
hey, you can sleep tonight. I
Mhm.
got this.
I also go with Alvin Kamara. I mean, I had him last year, and he dropped 44 points. I started the season off like 6-0 and barely made the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a Geno type season.
Mhm.
But all right, you guys heard it here first. We talked about league winners, Shedeur Sanders, sleepers,
You gotta stop calling him that.
who we're not drafting, and then we just finished with our heroes. David Johnson, God bless you. I hope we get to meet someday. It'd be a great
Mhm.
experience for the both of us, I hope. But that concludes our episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. This is the Blitzed Confused podcast. Thank you. Peace.